Hey class. So for this final project, I decided to do a soccer database that pretty much can show us, what type of matches are going to be going on and, what time they're going to be set in, as well as the stadium and the referee that's going to be officiating this match. So for this purpose, I decided to go with 9 tables because, I wanted to keep it kind of simple for this project's purpose. And those tables that I included are teams, country, managers, leagues, matchups, referee schedule, stadium, and the city table. Uh, Now, as part of this project, I also have view number one. So, view number one, basically, what I wanted to show you guys with this view is, the soccer matches, right? And I called this match day. This view was called match day because that's what its intended purpose is. Now, you can see here the match name, which includes the team names, the home and away team. Now, for the first one, it's Liverpool versus Real Madrid. And right here, you can see that the stadium ID is set for number 2, which would be this stadium name right here, Santiago Bernabeu. And it'll show you the date as well, which is 11/18 of 2021. Now, if you guys are familiar with soccer tournaments, you know there's multiple teams, multiple stadiums that you have to go to, and certain dates that you have to play uh, the match in. So for this purpose, I know it's kind of small, but I've only included 5 sample data to show you guys. Now, moving on to my second view. The purpose behind this view is to basically, show you the teams that are participating. Why? Well, if you were watching sports teams, and pretty much the number one question that people ask is, who made the playoffs, who made it into this tournament, right? So for this purpose, I have, like I said before, 5 different entries. As you can see here, it's Liverpool, Real Madrid, Juventus, PSG, and Ajax. And of course, I made them so that they're from different countries, just so we have a little variety. And you can see the country name corresponds with the team name, right? And basically, you also see the managers, right, of that team. Right here, we got the first name, last name. So that's why I wanted to show you with these views that it's something useful, right? If you can make this yourself as well, for if you're interested. But basically, it shows you the matches that are going to be held, that are going to be played, and it shows you the teams that are participating, as well as each manager of that team. Now, some challenges that I encountered over the creation of this database, it was pretty much in the beginning when I was designing my ER database. If we go ahead and go back to that first slide, I did struggle a little bit with normalcy, right? Sometimes I would include some attributes that I had in the teams table. I would include it in the, let's say, in the leagues table, and then that just made it more complicated. So some of the things that I did to kind of bounce back from that was, first, our professor, she's very helpful in leaving comments and tips in our submissions. So I pretty much followed her tips and some of the perspective that she gave us. And I also want to note to you guys that you can also schedule a tutoring session with a tutor that will help you out, specifically a CIS tutor. You could schedule it for future reference. You could schedule it from the Harper portal. I found it really helpful because he really provided a different perspective to my tables, right? and it kind of helped me in my design. I added a few things, and I think I took away some of the attributes from some tables. But pretty much, going forward, if you guys want some tips, I would highly suggest, managing your time well, seeking help early, so that, going in, exactly what you kind of want to base your design off, right? Because that first crucial step is designing the ER diagram, which kind of paves way to the rest of your project. But that was pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much, and have a happy Thanksgiving.